In today's video, we're going to get started another cheap aeroponics system to grow carrots. And we're not going to use the pump we should do, we're going to use a cheap one from Amazon. So this is the kind of pump that you would normally use. Miss King, they're excellent pumps. You really can't fault these, but we're not going to use that because they're super expensive. We're going to use this $50 Canadian reptile misting system straight off of Amazon, and this is what you get in it. It's a pretty compact unit. I have used one of these before for a vanilla growing system and it seems to work pretty well. It's 5 volt 2 amps and it is only 3 watts in power, so who knows if that's going to be enough to power this little aeroponics unit. We're going to use these net pots. These are 3D printed. I'll put the link in the description for these, both these green ones and the white ones. And we're going to use these tiny little growth medium. These are just compressed peat plugs and they fit perfectly into these little white net pots as well. Once they're fully absorbed with water, it's a perfect fit. And they're actually quite thin, so I'm hoping the carrots will do quite well and break apart should they need them. Anyway, what we need to do is clean our equipment. These green ones are a little bit thicker than the white ones, so let's compare the two. We need to clean our tub because it's absolutely filthy. It's been sat in the garage for ages, full of stuff. So there we go, nice and clean. But as we're reusing this tub, it's got some holes in because it was part of the bigger system. So we've got these tank fittings, half-inch tank fittings. We're just going to plug those up with a bit of half-inch pipe and an M plug. I just 3D printed these M plugs, nothing special. Make sure you do them up nice and tight, we don't want any leaks. This is the pickup tube that came with the misting system. The actual black tube itself is really lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of rigidity to it, so as you can see here, it kind of just wants to bounce around and pull itself up, and I'm not sure it's going to work, so I'm going to need to weigh it down with something. And I've got these little stainless steel like clips, Jubilee clips if you will, and we're going to use those just to weigh that down a little bit, try and keep that in the water. These are the fittings that came with the misting kit. They actually are pretty decent. They're fully flexible and you can move them around, lots of different articulation. We're going to put one up kind of here and one over the other side as well. It's a 13mm hole, so we've got a hole up there in the top right corner. Let's use that and get one of those fittings fitted there, and the other one somewhere over there. And with both fittings in, we can play with the articulation later, make sure that we get as much water spread out as possible. We're going to move the end plug over to there because that's going to be the last point for our tiny little system. And I'm going to use some of my own tube here. This is a bit more rigid, it's better quality tube. And we're just going to start plugging it all up and get it connected. Let's fill it up with water. This is straight tap water that's been pH adjusted. Top on and put in our net pot holders. Again, 2 different types. Links in the description for both of these. So I'm going to have to figure out how to mount the actual control unit somewhere over in the corner, somewhere on the back, I don't know. So let's get some water, plain water, and we're going to soak our growth medium. Get the finger in there. Carrots. So we've got two types of carrots. We've got purple haze. These are a 95 day F1, and we got a dark scented carrot, orange carrot. I forget the name, I'll put it on the screen. Let's get our growth medium in there, and we're going to do the purple carrots in the green net pots, and then we will do the orange carrots in the white net pots. I've got the last remaining white net pots printing right now. So let's plug the tube into our control unit, and yeah, somewhere around here we're going to mount that. I'll figure that out at a later date. But let's look at some timers. It's got a battery in it, which is up there, and it actually turned up fully charged, which is good. And apparently it will last for about 2 weeks on battery power alone. So I'm going to put it on for 10 seconds, and let's just see what this option says here. We've got 1 hour. L2, L3, I don't know, and then 29 days. I should really read the instructions, but up to 29 day intervals, which is quite a long time. We're going to do 10 seconds every 1 hour. It's running a quick test now, just priming the system, and there it goes. Yep, it seems to spray. The nozzle on the right didn't have a very good pattern, so I'll probably just make sure that that's not obstructed. And that's it. We're going to put it into place. All that's left to do now is to plug the USB into the side here. I've got a spare USB plug on the power supply on the wall, and there is our super cheap aeroponic system ready to hopefully grow some carrots in. I'll do some update videos every 2 or 3 weeks, see how they're getting on. The light's a little bit far away for my liking, but it should be fine for now. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.